Nikki, Cache Valley Specialty Hospital's emergency department has really expanded over the past few months.
Yeah, we have. Actually, it started in July of 2010. We were able to partnership with the University of Utah and now have board-certified emergency doctors that cover our emergency department, which is really a benefit not only to our hospital, to our community. As we are growing, there is definitely a demand to increase the amount of emergency beds that are offered, and that's one of the great benefits that we have now, having those board-certified docs here at the hospital.
Well, it absolutely benefits us here in the community to have such a premier emergency room. This is the place. In fact, did you know you have a choice of where you can go when you are in an emergency situation? And this is the hospital, because not only because you're such a good facility, but this board-certified connection with University of Utah is amazing.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that we like to get out to the community, is you do have a choice in your emergency care, and it is a benefit to bring that knowledge. And these doctors, that's what they do. They're experts in emergency medicine, and to have and use that information and their knowledge is terrific.
Well, let's expand a little bit about that, because board certified means what? And then also we benefit because of their expertise. I mean, you think of University of Utah, you think they're medical. It's known throughout the western United States.
As they say, as board certified, that just means that they have expanded their medical education, and they have specialized in emergency care and what to do when a patient has an emergency or a trauma type situation.
Which is what you want. If you are in that position, unfortunately, you want the best doctor working on you and taking care of you. So that's one thing that's happening here. And then I also know other things with the facility itself. You've done some remodeling?
We have. We upgraded our trauma room, so more specifically, we are now able to provide more advanced care per se, and it just facilitates that process a little bit better by doing that and making those changes. We also made some changes for our EMS personnel, so that when they bring a patient in by ambulance, that they can easily access our trauma bay and get to the room as quickly as possible.
And then your heliport was added just right here next to the emergency room as well, so that helps facilitate the transferring.
Just another addition that we have made to improve our care, and that was a lot to do not only with the patient safety but also the staff that are involved, including the air transport team, so that they have a safe landing, so when they are transporting patients outside the valley, they can do that in a safe way.
Well, I think it's important in the community to have a choice, to have another facility that you can go to, and it keeps that level of care right up here. I mean, right where we need it to be.
Absolutely, and that's, again, you are able to, as the community is expanding in population, that we can use and have more available beds for emergency care and have a choice in where you go to receive that care.
And your care is going to be handled immediately, carefully, caringly. I've seen what's going on around here, and you guys really have the facility to take on as many patients as you need.
We do, and that is one thing that we pride ourselves in, is we really take an extra step to make sure that our wait times are as minimal as possible. And we've implemented what we call as the bedside triage, so when a patient comes in with an emergency, they can get back and seen in a very timely fashion, so they do not have to wait to receive their care.
Well, and as a family member coming in with your child or your parent that's in that trauma, you also help take care of us and make that, somewhat comfortable.
Of course, yeah. Emergencies and trauma just don't affect the patient, but it affects their family and friends and those around them. So it is a collaborative effort.
And so, Nikki, let's talk a little bit about you. You are the manager over this department?
I am. I'm the nurse manager for the emergency department and the ICU.
And you've been here in the Valley for how long?
Let's see, I'm going on 5 years. I was a flight nurse in Alaska, so when I moved here to the Valley, I started out in the emergency department.
Well, we are so glad to have you here, and here at Cache Valley Specialty Hospital, you do have a choice, and this should be your choice.
Absolutely.
Again, the level of care here is top-notch.
It is. You have the most certified physicians that have the best experience and the best knowledge, and that's what counts when it comes to an emergency.
Okay. So you can call the Cache Valley Specialty Hospital. You can come in and talk with the administrators here and find out more information if needed.
Definitely, yep. And you can just give us a call. Our main number is 713-9700.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.